What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Portia. You are here for another recap and review of Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 5, The Book of Blood, Chapter 1, The Requiem. Now, when this episode started playing on, I kept thinking, they are really changing up some storylines here. They're adding some new stuff, taking away some new stuff. And when I had to go back to the beginning and realize that it's now a new book. This is the Book of Blood, Chapter 1. So every time that they switch up a book, you get new storylines introduced that will kind of tailspin off the old storylines. So we go into with Gambi. I think we were in Little Korea, Little Chinatown. I'm not sure which one it is. And Gambi is like just going through town, speaking to regular folks, ordering him some food and everything. And he get back into his vehicle. He got either the Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin playing. I'm not sure which one's which. I can't tell the voices apart. I apologize. But it's either some Frank Sinatra or some Dean Martin is playing. He in his car, he feeling pretty good. Then all of a sudden, an SUV roll up next to him. Now, Gambi, you a man of the agency. You should already knew what was about to go down. They roll up. These two men look real hard and stern at him. Gambi look back at them. He look in his rear view, and then he see the man with the machine gun. Gambi say, "Oh, hell to the no, no, no." And boom, he decides to pull off. He's dipping and diving through the streets, going around pedestrians in the crosswalk. And they look. Now, I didn't realize the streets of Freeland was this doggone big. But they turned Freeland up, trying to chase Gambi to and fro through the streets. And I'm like, get away, Gambi, get away. But luckily, Gambi has a bulletproof vehicle. But at the time that the vehicle started talking back to us, he was already down to 37%. I was like, oh, Lord, now what you gonna do now? Ram their ass. That's what I'm saying. Ram them, Gambi. Ram him, you know. But Gambi getting old. Gambi is getting old. So, maybe his motor skills ain't as quick and effective as they used to be. And he knew this, so he didn't ram him. So we ride down, we ride. They steady chasing Gambi, and they burn up. So it's two men out the window. After Gambi, we down to 9%. I was like, oh, Lord. What he gonna do? Gambi pulled out his gun, cocked the hand, the barrel back. I'm ready. He got it. Like this, he ran down the street, ready to go. Then Gambi took a hard right. Took that hard right, and that SUV tipped on its side, slid across this field. Explosion. I'm like, oh, he ain't dead. Not Gambi. Not Gambi. Not this one. This is not what's gonna happen right here. Oh, baby. Henderson shows up to Jefferson's house. Jeff's like, what's up, dog? Hen dog, what you here for? Got some news for you, man. All right, go ahead and spill the beans. There was an accident tonight. Some gunmen rolled up on Gambi's vehicle, start opening fire. And, yeah. Jefferson say, oh, wait a minute, where he at? Take me to him. He said, no, man, I don't think you want that. So what you mean? He didn't make it. Now, there were some people out there with their cell phone cameras, because everybody filming everything nowadays. They didn't see nobody get out the vehicle. And right at this moment, they haven't even pulled the body out. Everything was burned to a crisp. And I'm like, Gambi ain't dead. Gambi ain't dead. And Jefferson feeling the same way, like, oh, no. You can't tell me it's so. Tell me it's so. Henderson say, look here. All I can tell you right now, man, is that we don't think he made it. Don't get your hopes up too high. So now he's sitting down talking to Anissa and everything, and he's telling Anissa too. Anissa got the crying on. She like, oh my God, not Uncle Gambi. So Jefferson's like, okay. He in denial. Get the head shake. When you're in denial, but you want to say yeah, but you really feeling no. That's what that means right there. He got that head shake going on, and it's like after Henderson leave, we gonna have to go do something. Let's go down to the sanctum. I think that's what you called it. Gambi's crib. Let's go over there, suit up, and let's go out there and handle this. Find out what's going on. Hit these streets. And Jefferson like, no, that's not what we finna do. We finna sit still. What you mean we finna sit still? No, we finna sit still. Because if I know Gambi, like I know Gambi, this man has a contingency plan for his contingency plans. I will not believe that he did until I see for myself. I'm here with you, Jefferson. Gambi ain't dead now. Come on now. He got all the Batmobile stuff. He got all the gadgets. Gambi got it all. He ain't dead. And it's so random. Like, where did these people just randomly come from that's going to roll up on Gambi and take Gambi out? Why would they target Gambi of all people? Who in the ASA knows about Gambi and his existence besides Carter? Did Proctor and them still know? Because Proctor dead. So like what? Carter dead. Why would they go after Gambi? It was just so out the blue to me. So out the blue. So, Anissa got to go in and tell Jen. Baby Jen had to cry. I mean, her eyes welled up. I was like, go ahead, China. You better act, girl. Get them tears well up. They didn't even take the camera off of China. The tears just welled up in her eyes. Baby, that girl can cry. Not my Uncle Gambi. Not my Uncle Gambi. In the meantime, Khalil is texting her like, hey, you want to go hang out? Come on. We met once. They flashed back for a moment where her and Khalil was in the school. Like, remember I said he had met her at the school. And all of a sudden he was on Tobias' side at the club. I was kind of confused about that, but he met her at the school. And they sit down and talking for a minute, and he explained to her why he did what he did at the school. She said that she just wanted to meet with him, that she needed to get out the house. She needed a little sense of normalcy, and she missed being at the school. And but she understands more than he knows about what he's going through. About having all these extra strength and power and stuff that Tobias has gave him. She understands, but they seem to be getting a little too close for comfort. You know what I'm saying? So, and Jen realized that at a certain point, she's like, you know what, I need to get the heck up out of here. I'm gone. Deuces, homie. And she left him sitting there by his side. Well, I'm going to try to go through to Khalil's part a little bit. Because Tobias, is getting on my damn nerves, right? I told Doran Provost, if you go to his channel and watch his recaps and reviews, he said something about this season was throwing him off. What's throwing me off about this season is Tobias When we had Lala, when we had Lady Eve, Jill Scott, these were villains that I liked to hate. Tobias, I just don't like, period. I don't even like the way he's acting. He's so fucking cocky. Tobias is getting on my damn nerves. I'm like, somebody kill him, handle him, please. Every time we get into a scene with Tobias, he's belittling Khalil, that's all he does is belittle everybody that he knows. I may have these scenes out of order, but he sit Khalil down at the dinner table. He eating his own nasty ass fish eggs, which is basically caviar. That's all that is. It's all caviar is, fish eggs, with some black ass fish eggs. Sitting down there eating his little caviar. And he telling Khalil in so many words, 20 years ago, I sat down and pulled cyanide out of that orphanage. And we would celebrate each year like this. This was our annual dinner. So I got this whole feast spread out for cyanide. But she ain't here no more, and it's your damn fault. That was your one doggone job, was to partner with her. And, and she dead. She gone. Toby gone. Tori gone. His name was Toby. He said Toby. Toby and Tori gone. All them gone. Only person I got left is you. And I don't even like your ass. Shoot, the Bible even say that the stronger brother had to take care of the weaker brother, and the weaker brother had to prove to him that he was willing to stand on his own, but when he couldn't do it, the stronger brother had to handle him and take him out of his damn misery. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, son? Basically, he told Khalil, I'm ready to kill your ass because you're weak. And you ain't proven to me to be strong at all. And if you fuck up one more time, you gonna prove to me without a shadow of a doubt that you are the weaker man, and I'm gonna kill your ass. You can't keep threatening me. You can't keep threatening me one more good. I'm so surprised that Khalil has not been trying to figure out a way to take Tobias down. at least Lala was trying to figure out a way to take Tobias down. But Khalil not. He just going with the flow. He know telling Jen, you know, I don't know what I could do. You know, this man has done so much for me, and he gonna kill me, girl. Figure out a way to get him first. That's what you're supposed to be doing, sir. Don't be just shucking and jiving for this fool. Well, in the meantime, Tobias got the Kwame Parker. Why that name sounds so familiar? Is Kwame Parker playing himself? He got Kwame Parker up in this spot. You know, he's the new councilman. And he's telling him, I know that you took some seed money from Martin Proctor to fund your campaign. And unless you want everybody else to know that you took that seed money, then you going to do what the hell I say do. You pretty much work for me now, bro. Okay? So what he's going to do is move the clinic out of the gang-ridden area of Freeland. This will free up the land for the Russians, for Jared and his crew to come in and buy up stuff and take over and do what they wanted to do. I got the yawns going on. There must be something in this room that's making me yawn. I wasn't yawning until I came in here. Anyway, so Kwame got on TV and announced that to the world. Yes, the clinic will be moving. Now, before all this happened, Anissa is over there with old Reverend Panky. And they up in the clinic talking about, you know, that he need help and she want to volunteer her services now. You know, Anissa ain't described her voice not one good time when she went in there to talk to Reverend Panky. I'm surprised he ain't noticed that the masked bandit is her, just off of the voice. But she gonna volunteer her time, you know, and she gonna start right now. She ain't got nothing but time on her hands. Well, on her first day, because we forgot, you know, she was a medical student or whatever. So her first day, a pregnant girl is in there with a real scared boyfriend named Deacon. The pregnant girl name is Anissa. She ready to pop at any moment. As a matter of fact, she said she was 2 weeks away from giving birth to the baby. Deacon is peeking out the windows and paranoid and everything. And Anissa like, what's going on, bro? He's like, look, you just do your job. Anissa say, don't worry about him. He just overprotective. Calm down. You know, Anissa give us some words of encouragement about being a good mama and all that third. And they go on their merry little way. Well, I forgot to mention that Anissa stopped by Grace's crib after she learned that Gambi was dead. And she said when she realized that that if there was anybody else in the world besides her family that she wanted to be with on her last days, it would have been Grace. And Grace was like, well, what did he expect me to say about that? You know, then Anissa is such a dude when it comes to how she treats women. She throw up against the wall and slam her arms up, and then they get busy for one time, whatever. And Anissa wake up the next morning and she kissing and loving all on Grace's shoulder, and Grace is like, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. You know, you come to me and want to be, she said, I'm your handbag. You know, you want to come have sex with me when you're down and feeling vulnerable, and then when things start looking good again, you're going to disappear. And this is like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for that. And so, you know, Grace said, well, promise me that you're not going to hurt me again. Come on now, Grace. Can't nobody promise you that. Can't nobody make them type of promises. Like, if anybody says that to you, I promise I will never hurt you. They lying when they say it. They may not be meaning to lie, but they lying when they say it. Because you never know what you have to do in life. You may try not to ever hurt that person, but you may indirectly do it in some kind of form of fashion. Anywho, Grace got mad. She stormed out the room. When she got mad, she goes and looks in the mirror. And at first I thought her tattoos were waking up. But then I noticed she had some white marks. She looked like a fucking cheetah or a leopard. Or which one is it, a cheetah or a leopard? Look at the spots. Cheetah prints was popping all up on her neck, and her skin was walking like she had worms underneath them and stuff like that. I was like, what is going on with Grace? Grace is a metahuman? Is Grace smoking the green light too? I was confused. I'm like, they really doing a turn, a 360 here. So, basically, Anissa got to go. Anissa got to go, though, you know. I'm like, something funky going on with Grace. Something's funky going on with Grace. Well, Jefferson is in his feelings. He's in his feet. So he went down to the bar And he just drinking and thinking and drinking and thinking. And this is Two Bits boy. When the fuck did Two Bits get a boy? He used to be a 2-bit hustler. Now he on the ball. He done really turned his life around. Two Bits got a boy, and Jefferson in there drinking and thinking and waiting on Henderson to show up. And some dude, some old nasty funky thing, decides to grab up on this chick as she walking past. She was like, "Did you just smack my ass?" Not only did he smack her ass, he grabbed her, try to grope her and pull him into him, and she tried to like, "Nigga, get off me." Why was Jefferson the only man that stood up in there? That's what my problem is. Why was Jefferson the only one that had some motherfucking cojones to get up here and say, "Fool, get your hands up off this chick"? But of course the dude was like, "What's up, fool? What? You want some of this? You want some of this?" So Jefferson bucked his ass, bam, bam, bam. And then he bucked him again. He's about to put a hurting on him. To Henderson and Two Bits came to get him up off of him. He's like, and Henderson like, "Come on, dog. Do you know what type of trauma that you could have caused that man?" Because Henderson recognized the power that he really has. And Justin like, "Look here, you don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through all my doggone life, They talked a little bit more about Gambi and again about the video and about what people saw on the wreckage. And heck, Jefferson even came back later as Black and talked to Two Bits because, Two Bits always got his ear on the street, find out what he knew. And the same thing, didn't nobody see him coming or going out of that truck. That's all we saw was the explosion. He couldn't have made it up out of there. That's it. So Jefferson breaking. He's breaking the fuck down. You know what I mean? He breaking down. Lynn goes over to the house with Jen and takes a pocket watch from the house where Gambi and Jefferson's picture is in there. And she got it back at the house because she's trying to console Jefferson, and he flips the fuck out, about that pocket watch. But he ends up going back to the house after his little drinking binge at the bar. And he breaks down, It's a little vigil outside the door with candles and everything. And he really breaks down. I mean, he had the choking up tears, and Anissa was downstairs looking up some information while she was back at the clinic. The dude Deacon came back in. He had these spots on him, like blood spots almost, like somebody had burnt him with cigarettes. But they seemed to be in the same pattern as the cheetah patterns that Grace had on her neck to me. And he falls out in the middle of the damn hospital and dies. Okay, well, Henderson is there talking to Anissa about what happened and what she saw and where she know Deacon from and what about his pregnant girlfriend Anissa. While he talking to them, all of a sudden this mercury-like liquid falls out of his holes, all his orifices, his nose, his mouth, his eyes, and those little cigarette burn spots. All the mercury just leak out. Anissa scrape it up in a little pea cup, and then everybody look at it because the shit is moving. Most people are not as shocked anymore because they know about the metahumans, so they're like, what the fuck is this going on right here? So I thought somebody was going to take it to Lynn to analyze what that didn't happen. But Anissa had been down in the basement trying to look up what was going on, and she saw video footage using Gambi's equipment and everything of where he came from. So back at the pods, Lynn is there with Dr. Crazy. And Dr. Crazy want to test this vaccine out, but the vaccine is showing that it's going to kill half of the kids. Okay? Lynn ain't having that. You better come up with another damn way, right? So they ran simulations and stuff, this, that, and the third, and she came back later on like, girl, you was right. I don't say that often, but you was right. I was like, something ain't right with this itch, babe. Something ain't right. She run the simulation for Lynn, and Lynn was like, oh my God. What she's going to do is connect all the kids together under one thing instead of thinking of them as individuals, thinking of them as one whole organism. And they're going to see how the vaccine duplicates itself and they'll see what happens. Well, they go to do this because Lynn all on board like, oh my goodness, your simulation is working. And baby, that bitch killed 14 of them She killed 14 of them kids. And she knew it. She had this smile on her face like, while Lynn is running through panic like, what is going on? What is happening? What is happening? Just like she sacrificed those 11 doggone people whose legs she blew off. She was sacrificing these motherfucking kids for the sake of science. Leah was like, get her out of here, security, get her out of here. But when she came in with security. So I thought they hadn't planned it this way. I thought that's what the ASA wanted. I guess she gonna get her data and her research. We'll see what old Bill Duke say. He went on this episode this time. We'll see what Bill Duke say when they come back. He probably gonna be happy. They got the information that they need or what have you. But Lynn was not happy, baby. Lynn socked that bitch in her face like, pow! I was like, get her. Get her, Lynn, get her. Okay. So, Khalil still texting Jen. Jen, like I said before, I think I said in episode 1, Jen's storyline is almost non-existent. Get this girl out this motherfucking room. I'm so sick of her being in this doggone room. I'm so sick of her being in over Parita meals, going back and forth about how she feel about Khalil. Give her something. Give her something she could feel. Come on now, let's give her something to do. Bring Isis back. Make her a little boo like she had in her little dream sequence. Something. Oh, well. Anissa, she goes out on the road. She decides she's going to go out there to the little town where Deacon was from and check on Anissa. She gets pulled over by South Freeland. South Freeland PD. Old Boss Hog step out the car. You're in the wrong town, sis. Whatever you're here for is closed. She said, I didn't tell you what I was here for. Matter of fact, what you putting me over for? He said, suspicion. Of what? You already know this is gonna go bad. I thought she was ready to take her deep breaths and shit though, but she didn't. And while she's sitting there talking to him, something whizzes past him. He don't make a move. Something whizzes past on the other side. Something else whizzes past. And this is like, what the hell? Then she take a look at old Boss Hog and his neck is crawling and like the worms crawling under the skin the same way that Grace was, but she didn't see Grace. What is it? And then they say, oh, hell to the no, baby. She rolled the wings, but hit the gas, made you up out of there. I won't be going to see Anaya today. That's not what I'm gonna be doing. I'm surprised she took tail and run. I was really surprised because you know, Anissa be ready to fight at any moment's notice. I was surprised she took tail and run. But yeah, that's pretty much the episode, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all thought, what have you. I'm going to try to start putting these videos up at a certain time of day. This was supposed to be up Thursday, and I didn't make it. So it is, you should be able to see this by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I appreciate it. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to put it up tonight. We gonna see what we gonna do. I don't know if I try to make a whatever. Thank y'all for coming. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace.